Okay, so we're making a willow hut here up by the pond, and just to give us some shade in the summer, some quick shade, and a nice, enjoyable structure to hang out in. And so I'm just talking about how to do it. This is going to be a living hut, so these willows the whole hut's going to be alive. It's going to grow and leaf out and create a really nice shade structure. And we're using Japanese basket willow today. There's a lot of different kinds of willows you could use. I really like this one, Salix myabina it's called, and it's just super vigorous. So this is just like a one year shoot, and they can grow like 9 feet in a year pretty easily, and out of very poor soil, and just a nice, really great vigorous willow. But they're a shrub, right? So there's different kinds of willows, and there's a lot of shrubby willows you could use. There's like the rubikins would be good for this, streamco would be good for this, but you wouldn't want to use like a weeping willow or something like that. I think it would just get too unmanageable, and you wouldn't be able to maintain the structure of the hut. So anyways, this is how we put the cuttings in the ground. So it'd be really hard to just stick it in. Now I could like have prepared the soil and made it really nice with lots of compost like a garden, and the hut would grow really well and establish really fast. But I'm not going to do that today because it's too much work. So this is just subsoil from building the pond basically, and I think a piece of you can't just, it's really hard just to shove this in very deep, right? The ground is hard. Like you could get it in a few inches, but not very far. So I'm pre-drilling the holes basically. So I just take a hammer and a piece of rebar, and I just kind of work it around. And it can break through any rocks and stuff like this. You could use a wooden stake too if you wanted, like a short wooden stake. This is how I learned this at this place where we were building wigwams, and we had to like set these long, thin poles deep into the earth. It's basically the same thing as this, except the difference between this and a wigwam is this won't shed the rain. This is just going to be a living structure just for shade, and it'll actually provide like wildlife habitat, because willows leaves are home to a lot of insects as well as their flowers. Alright, so then I can just get that cutting in. That went in really nice. And then I'm just gonna like close up any air pockets, you know. And if I want to be really fancy, I would mulch all of this ring of willows, and then so then the next step is we're going to weave them together, right? So we're just going to take them across, and you just start weaving them, and just basically wrapping one around the other. You can use string to help you get started. You know, I could tie this with string, but I think I got enough length on these willows that I don't need that. But I could, like, you know, just pinch it shut with a piece of twine. So we'll just weave this whole thing together, and it's pretty fun and easy process, I think. So it's just wrapping one around the other. So it's not very complicated, and I'll just spend some time wrapping all these different stems together, and as I'm going, if I decide I want to pound more cuttings in, I can, and if I need to get string to hold things together, I can do that. But basically it's just going to be this dome with all these branches woven together, and I'm leaving the doorway here. Here, come here, Forrest. So then we'll be looking out at our pond, and the kids can swim, and I can have a place to sit in the shade. So thanks for watching.